What is up, y'all? It's TinkerForge here for another episode in my Dota 2 replay review series. Now, first things first, of course, a lot has happened since the last replay review. Not only has one patch come out, but two patches have come out. Now, I released a short little update video on the 7.39 update and the effects that would have on TinkerGameplay, but 739B update is also out. So I'm just going to take the start of the video to look over that before we get into the replay review. The only change Tinker got was just this change to defense matrix, which I actually don't think is that big a deal. At first, it looks horrifyingly bad. Like, not blinking when you're rooted or leash is like Tinker's unplayable, if that's how it sounds. But then you mouse over it and it says only occurs when affected by roots or leashes that can't be dispelled by a basic dispel. Now, how many roots in the game exist? How many, well, there are some leashes that will affect, like Slark, I think. You could blink out of Slark Pounce before and you can't anymore. So that's Slark hard counters you now. But, no, well, it's not a hard counter, but Slark, that is like an answer he has to you now, is just being able to pounce you and fuck you. But, the other one's like Puck, but you don't want to break coil anyway. Other than that, I don't think it would affect things like Chronosphere or Enigma Black Hole. So there aren't that many roots in the game, like Treant Ult's dispellable, right? Yeah, Treant Ult's dispellable, CM Root's dispellable, and Kunkka's Tidebringer is still dispellable. Dark Willow, you can count the amount of roots that this will actually affect, this change here, on like one hand. So I actually don't think it's that big a deal. But we're going to hop into the replay here. This is a long one. This is by bruh42024. He says, won the early game, but lost late into the game, which took 80 minutes and got me 80k net worth. I cannot promise you I'm going to sit here and watch 80 fucking minutes of you dying. What I'm going to guess happened, it says, I'd love to know what else I could have done in this game. I felt like I wasn't being as impactful in the late game. So what I'm going to guess happened is that you had control of the game going into mid game, right? Like, we can look at the graphs even. Well, this is no help. This is no help at all. So, well, I guess I can go to here. So we look at the graphs, like, you guys had solid control of the game, and then I'm going to guess you, like, died a few times and didn't end fast enough with your team, and that's what ended up fucking your game. I feel like this is a low legend game. And that's what I'm going to guess ended up happening. I'm sure I can critique your late game gameplay, but the reason you had to go to late game is probably because you made mistakes. And the first mistake I'm noticing is actually your starting build here. I assume you're going up against Earthshaker. I don't actually know. I assume the Phoenix is a support, though. Maybe you thought the Phoenix was mid, and that's why you felt you needed Bottle Fast, but I don't think that's the case. And you really shouldn't need Bottle Fast against Phoenix mid. You can just level Shield. I think you'll be fine. But, yeah, so you're against Earthshaker. You should just be maxing out your stats. Like, you're not going to need a bottle to regen up against a fucking... Like, what's Earthshaker going to do to you, you know? Like, he's going to slug a few creeps at you, sure. But honestly, like, you could even start with a stick and, like, a circlet and a bunch of branches. And that would be better. But, the 3 branches build is good for, like, heroes that are going to blow all their mana on you and, like, try and bully you out of the lane before bottles come out. So you really want to max out your stats here. It's going to help you last hit. It's going to give you some armor, some health, some survivability, and you'll just, like, you'll feel invincible if you had 2 circlets in your inventory right now. But, so yeah, that's the starting build rants.
3 seconds to battle.
Alright, let's go here. Block's fine. I don't. No, you didn't buy that. You didn't buy the sentry. So you need to start attacking him right now. Yep, good, good. Keep attacking him. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Like you don't want to do this. You really don't want to do this. The creeps are up on this hill and not in tower range. That is the perfect place for the creeps to be because you can just sit up there and hit him. You do not want to aggro back here at all. You just want to, like, auto attack him constantly, and every time the creeps aggro to you, just aggro them back to your creeps. But like, don't draw them back into tower range like that. What the fuck is happening? Look at this replay. By the way, since the update came out, this is a 7.38 replay. All the facets are fucked. Like, no heroes have facets, and the terrain's gonna be messed up in some fights. But hopefully, it doesn't mess it up too badly. Okay, kind of cringe. Okay, like that's just bad. Like that's just like kind of subpar last hitting mechanics. That's like okay, good. Hopefully you go bottle here at least. Should be blocking creeps here. Like you're sitting AFK here, right? And this is like not Tinker stuff that I'm critiquing here. God, I hate this replay system. Holy. Alright, you should... here, Earthshaker has creeps alive. You should just... You can't contest these creeps, right? So you should always be doing something. You should be back here blocking these invisible fucking creeps because the replay system sucks dick. That's what you should be doing. There it goes. So yeah, you should have just immediately gone back here and blocked the creeps. So you'd have a chance of getting them at least into the river again. Because they're going to be like, what, on his hill now, almost? Yeah, the creeps could be right here if you blocked. Laser him? Bro, like, what is... You don't need to go kill this ward right now. Are you going to go kill the ward right now?
No.
Why? Is Earthshaker in a position to, like, de-ward you quickly or something? He doesn't have a ward on him. You know there's no sentry in the area. You need to be contesting these creeps instead. You need to be lasering him and denying creeps.
This time.
Like you just gave him like 1.5 free creeps there. Please tell me you're gonna laser him and stop him from getting this. Okay, that works. That works. I don't like marching there. I mean, one creep is already dead. That's like kind of inefficient. Deny the creep, bro. Oh no. Oh lord. Yeah, you need to be abusing laser every time it's off cooldown to get something out of it. Okay, force him to Fisher this creep. Yeah, good, good. Oh no, that's just like poor lasting mechanics. That's all I can say about that. I mean, like, you're just not putting yourself in a position to contest any creeps. You should have been standing right here when that happened. Now let's go back that. Like, why are you up here? After this range creep dies, like, you should be sitting next to this and then you should run right here because these creeps are low too. I mean, lasering creeps directly is whatever. I don't like doing it. Deny the ward? You need to be denying wards. If you can't get rid of the sentry fast enough, you gotta deny the ward. Or you give him free gold. This is good, this is good. You're harassing him out. Okay. Yeah, that was good. That was fine. You're not going to do it here. So you need to get in the habit of every time you go to pick up or you like use a regen item like a bottle. Sometimes a salve, but not really. But if you're going to use like a quick regen item like a bottle or a mango or a rune, you unequip all your stat items and you'll gain more total as a result when you re-equip them because of how like percentage gains work. It's a small thing, but you would have like probably 30 more health and like maybe 40 more mana or something like that to work with here. And that'd make a big difference, actually. It might not be that much, but like you need to get in the habit of it, basically. Okay, so just like a lot of basic last hitting mistakes, like I can't really criticize that very much. There's a lot of times where you have access to a deny and you just try and hit him instead. I mean, okay, I actually don't like this purchase. If you're not going to start with a stick on Tinker, you probably just never need it. Because Once you're level 6, your laning phase is like over, right? You can just immediately leave the lane and do whatever you want. So this stick you're buying is only going to be useful for like 1.5 levels by the time it gets to you. So you really should not be buying this. You should be buying a stat item like a null talisman to help you farm faster. Never go stick on Tinker, pretty much ever. Rare exceptions. Don't worry about the rare exceptions, but unless you're starting with one, like I would have been fine if you started with a stick here because you know Shaker's going to be spamming totem. Another one is like Zeus maybe. Bristleback, you're not going to face Bristleback mid, but who knows, you might, right? Like heroes that spam spells, fine, get a stick first, but otherwise don't buy it. Okay, so quick lesson. So unless a creep gets hit by something other than the tower, how the tower damage works on melee creeps is that you need to hit the melee creep one time before the creep gets low. Otherwise, you won't be able to last hit it, if that makes sense. So you need to hit this creep once here, once the tower starts targeting it. It's not getting hit. Like right here, hit the creep once. Otherwise, it's going to die and you're not going to get the last hit like that. Alright, what else do you do? Alright. This is fine. I don't know what the fuck Earthshaker's doing. What is he doing? I don't know what he did. Whatever. You need to be marching, brother. Earthshaker is nowhere to be found. You need to be marching. You need to be killing this wave as fast as possible without Earthshaker here, so your creeps die faster, you know? And get them under tower as quick as you can. Did he just go base? I don't know what he did. Laser him, laser him, laser him.
Earthshaker first.
Tell me you're not going to die here. No, you're fine. Okay. That's good you're buying the null now. Uh-oh. You're going to die. Yeah, he's going to kill you. No, you're just kind of letting him get into melee range of you. I don't know. You need... This is a time where you definitely need to unequip your stat items before you bottle up. Yeah. You need to be doing that. Shield? Okay, you're fine. Luckily, this Earthshaker's also a legend player, so... Oh, no, he pranked you. Okay, you're good. Maybe, actually, it might be fucked.
What's this? Dire fortified their structures?
That's fucked up if you... That's so fucked up you escaped that. That's crazy. The things you can get away with in this rank... What'd you just order? Why are you ordering a salve? By the time the salve gets to you, you're going to be 6 and you're gone. No, no, no. Do not be ordering a salve when you're 1 creep away from level 6. Honestly, I've had this happen to me before where I'm this low and I'm worried about dying. I'll literally just go to a camp and kill 1 creep in the TP base once I'm 6.
Dire's middle tower
But ordering a salve is such a waste.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Killing spree!
Okay, 6, get out. Get out. Get out. Go away. Go away. The second you get 6, you need to be TPing away. Like, snappy. Your movements have to be snappy on Tinker. Always. Like, before you even do something, you should be thinking about what you're doing next, if that makes sense. And it'll come with experience. Okay, when does the fucking pause end? Okay, you ended up
Throw
TPing.
a line to Radiant's middle tower.
It's seeking.
What are you doing, brother? What the fuck? You're full. How long do you sit here on full resources? Spam bottle, spam bottle, spam bottle. You're in fountain, you spam bottle. You regen faster for free. Like, that's half the reason you buy this item on Tinker. Spam bottle. You'd be full right now if you'd spam bottle. Why are you... Dude, are you trolling me? Why are you rearming again? I'm gonna fucking crash out. Okay, so... if you had used bottle and not rearmed twice, you could be at this camp killing it and stacking it when it respawns. Or you could be at Ancients right now ready to stack those. But instead, you're like sitting in Fountain for 30 extra seconds or something. Bro, what are you waiting for? It's been 30 seconds and you've been in Fountain, man. Are you AFK?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dude, I'm about to crash out. I'm not gonna lie. This fucking replay. What are you doing? Did you not watch my tutorial? Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Like, watch my video on farming, bro. Watch any of my replays. I will never, ever not, especially not level 6. Dude, you've been in Fountain? How long have you been in Fountain, bro? Okay, you've been in Fountain for 40 seconds right now.
Radiant's middle tower
If it gets to a minute, I'm gonna fucking lose it. This is 50 seconds! Where are you going? Okay, wait. Where are you walking? Where are you walking? Hold on. Because the replay's fucked now. Dude, what the fuck? What am I watching, man? Oh, it's just like totally fucked. Okay, hold on. Okay, false alarm. What? Okay. So when your march is level 3, you need to double march waves to kill them. Once it's maxed out, you can get away with 1, but you need to double march it when you're level 3. So where are you going now? Hopefully you march again. Good. So, you need to be way faster, man. So, when the 45-second wave is about to hit river, you can double march it at 43 seconds. You can stand right here, cast 2 marches, and the creeps will... That takes like less than 6 seconds to do, right? If you can do that before the clock hits 49, these creeps will die, and you can instantly TP here. And stack the Ancients. Every minute you can do that. So that's what you need to be doing there. You're just being really slow about it.
Dire's top tower.
Okay, this is good, but you're like wasting so much time. Like you should have been gone 10 seconds ago. What are you going here for? What is this? Oh no! You're marching away. Okay. Like, but there's like 3 creeps there, man. Now you don't have mana. You kind of have. No, you don't have mana. You wasted it. Like. Stop wasting time to hit the little gay skeletons. No one cares. Okay, good. At least you're going Kaya first. Spam bottle. Spam bottle. Spam bottle. Good, good. Now that you took so long to do all that, you're late here. And now you're not going to be able to march this wave before the Ancients spawn so you can stack them. Like, honestly, bro, like... I'm not going to, like, sit here for very much longer and critique your farming because, to be honest, it's just abysmal. I'm sorry. Like, You need to watch any of my replays. Not a single Tinker replay I have in my library will I farm like this badly. You need to watch like a recent one. March again. And you know what? Actually, no, sorry, it's max. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was wrong. Your March maxed out, you don't need to march twice on creep waves. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you have to. But if the creeps are already dead, you definitely don't have to. Alright, where are you going to go now? Do not go help that fight, please. Your team does not exist until you have Blink Dagger at least. I like that you TP'd to this instead of walking to it like the last guy did. I guess he was just like trying to practice for a marathon or something because he was running everywhere. Okay, TP base, TP base, TP base.
My tremors travel.
That was like a wasted 3 seconds or so because the creep was going to die to March as you TP'd. Well, that's like small fluff.
Faster.
Do not go bot. Do not! What are you going to do here? Treant's already out. Slark is like in no man's land. He's like a football field away. You're not helping him. What's the point here?
Dire are
You're going to kill
scanning
2
for
creeps with March and then what? Like, absolutely not. You should be in Ancients right now. You need TP Ancients right now and be stacking those. Like, this is save your buddy syndrome, right? You should, your job as Tinker until minute 17 when you get the Ags is to be top net worth. That's your job. Nothing else. Unless they're like getting dove maybe, and you know the March is going to have like super high value, or you really have heroes that are good at setting up kills for you, your team does not exist till you have Ags and Blink. Like, this is a waste of time. And it's going to bite you in the ass. This is probably why the game lasted so long, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to speed up the farming, like, not that much. Holy shit. Okay. Okay.
Dire's middle tower is
Did you just
drowned.
triple march that? Don't do that. You don't need to triple march camps. Aside from, like, Ancients. Don't walk. Your TP's off cooldown. Anyway. Just use it.
Pleasant, if fleeting sight.
Okay, I don't hate any of this. You need to be casting March and instantly TPing to Ancients. It's 49 seconds. If you start this TP at 49 seconds or right before, you'll always be able to stack Ancients. Because it's a 4-second TP, right?
Bounty
Radiant's bottom tower is staggering.
like a drunk sailor. Dire
Wow. I'm so glad that you went up here to cast one March while they leave. Instead of being at Ancients killing those, or being right here, or right here, you're deciding to waste half your mana pool casting useless Marches top.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Stack Ancients.
Radiant's
Oh,
bottom
no.
tower is under attack.
Okay. You have not stacked Ancients one time. If you stack Ancients every minute and then kill it as soon as you get Kaya, you can be like level 12 at 12 minutes. I've done it. I just did it today. Actually, you know what? When was that game? It was this one, I think. It's not going to show my level, unfortunately. Well, hold on. Player level. So this, look at this right here. This is when I killed the Ancient stack. I went from level 9 to level 12 from killing one, like, I quad stacked the Ancients or something like that. It was like a huge stack, maybe 5 or 6 even. I gained 3 levels from that. You could be level 12 right now. Absolutely. This is minute 11, and I'm level 12. just because I did that. So you need to be stacking ancients more. I don't hate that TP actually. They were getting dove. I'm cool with that. Good, harass the spec a little bit. I'm fine with that. Go stack ancients, go stack ancients, go stack ancients, go stack ancients. Oh my god! He did it!
Full damage.
Radiant structures bottom tower faces a stiff
Okay,
wind.
you finally started to take ancients. If you don't want to stack ancients, you gotta be killing them at least, man. Like, by the time you have Kaya, your shit's gonna be melting ancient stacks. You need that.
Middle tower.
It's seeking.
Okay, so Earthshaker, what, did he give up or something? Like, what the fuck was that?
Using echolocation.
Okay.
Invisibility.
Okay, so it's 14 minutes and you just got Blink Dagger. You are top net worth because it's a legend lobby. But like, you could almost have Ags right now, I'm not kidding. You could have had uncontested Tinker free farm for 14 minutes. Well, from level 6, you know what I mean, but instead, you're 6k net worth. You should be like 8 or 9k right now.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
Okay. Like, you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Dire's top tower. Killing spree.
I'm not going to degrade you for BM pausing. I'm an extremely toxic individual, so.
Same as you, Time Hunter.
Okay, I'm done watching the farming, the terrible farming. Like, fix it. Okay, when do you get Ags? You got Ags Lens. When's the next fight? I'm guessing that was a misclick on the creep.
Radiant's middle tower just keeled over. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Please load correctly. I beg you. Thank you. How'd you get back here? Did you blink? Why? The tower's alive. You have Slark coming in. No need for that.
Throw a line to Radiant's
Because now you're out of.
tower.
Now you've placed yourself out of range. Don't blink into them, but don't like blink away like that. You have a Slark here. You have got a clock TPing in. You don't need to blink out there.
Radiant's middle tower just keeled over.
That's good that you know to laser the creep. I like that part.
The abyss. Shadows.
You know to extend the laser range on the creep. That's good. To W. Really? That Fisher shit one-shots creeps now, huh? Like the new Fisher. Really? You know, that might be actually kind of good. I don't know. People might be sleeping on this. No, it's only enemy heroes though. No, so I guess you can always just do that. Never mind. Never mind. I'm tripping.
Bury me here.
I don't hate that blink. Whatever. When's the next like big team fight? I'm getting bored.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Killing spree.
E-Blade's fine here. Spec has Orchid, that's whatever. Yeah, E-Blade's fine. E-Blade's pretty good. They have a Spec and a Slardar, so I like E-Blade. What's your next item gonna be? Bro, what are you doing? Laser the... Okay, no. Like, 2 marches is not enough to kill an ancient camp unless it's the Prowler guys, because I think they have like 0 magic resist or something. But you need to be spamming laser on the big ancient creep every time you march, and then it should take 3 marches about. Maybe 2. If you spam laser on the creep. But now you're going to leave the big one alive, and the ancients aren't going to respawn for you, right? Alright, where are you going? Okay, this is the fight this was what I've been waiting for. Show me your stuff. Show me your stuff. What are you gonna do? Okay, good, good, good awareness. Start lasering, spam laser. Good, good. Cast March. They have blinks on their team. You gotta cast March at least once. Cast March, cast March, cast March.
Dire's middle tower.
Like, I have the opposite problem where I don't use March at all. And that's, I mean, I have the opposite problem where I use it too much. You're not using it at all. And they have a Slardar, who I assume has Blink, right? Yeah, they have a Slardar and a Shaker on their team. So you need to be using March to cancel their blinks, at least. Like, you don't need to use it every rearm, because then you run out of mana, but you need to use it some. You need to use it at least once, you know? Save the Shaker, good.
Mega kill.
Oh, well, unlucky. Good, you knew to TP scroll. That was pretty good. Instant reaction on that. That was good. So, yeah, fight wasn't great. You could have gotten at least, like, 2 more lasers off, probably. You should have marched at least once. That would have canceled some blinks, probably. Alright, when's the next fight? I'm bored. I'm bored. When's the next fight? I want to see a bunch of respawn timers. Okay, what happened here? What the fuck? Wait, what? It's just like fuck,
Waves
right?
are breaking against Dire's top barracks.
Okay, this is like 63 minutes in at this point. I need to figure out what happened. I need to figure out what happened to where you couldn't end this game. Because you're 14k up right now. I like the BKB purchase, actually. I need the next fight. Like, when do you start taking barracks? Barracks and shit. Blink, good. I mean, Arcane Blink, I don't know, Chief. Like, shouldn't... Arcane Blink is like the last item you should buy in almost all cases. You should be having, like... You should have a Kaya Yasha, or if you're having problems sieging, you can buy Meteor Hammer with this. You should definitely finish Wind Waker before finishing Arcane Blink, even. And possibly even eating eggs and buying another item before finishing... Like, Arcane Blink is fine, right? Like it's good. But it's not worth buying over almost any other Tinker item. It's just not. You should have your... Okay, is this a good fight? The fuck is happening, bro? What is this? Okay. Wild. Yules him. Yules him. Yes, yes, yes. Heads up on the Yules. Okay, good. You're pew-pew-pewing them. Did you win this game, by the way? No, you actually lost. Oh, shit. Can't wait to see how that happened. Oh, my gosh, dude. This replay shit is making me lose it. Holy... So yeah, I would say at this point you're having problems sieging their base. Buy a Meteor Hammer and just siege from the low ground. What are they gonna do? They're gonna jump you with like Slardar. You'll just press BKB, right? Like, buy a Meteor Hammer and just slow siege from the low ground at this point. Okay, dude, this. I think it's the map. I think it's like the update to the map and shit.
What's this? Dire fortified their structures?
Laser.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Spam laser, good, good, good. Okay, you escaped. This is suicide. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not help them. Do not help them. Please don't. Thank God. Okay. So I guess you kind of threw on high ground a little bit, maybe. Okay, whatever.
Radiant's middle tower.
So, oh my god, dude, this replay
Can't
system
handle
is
this.
gonna make me fucking lose it.
I hope no one saw that.
Good. Honestly, I think your spellcasting is pretty good. Like in fights, I'm not seeing a lot of huge issues. Maybe cast March a little bit more. You're casting laser enough. You're knowing when to get out. You're canceling your TPs when they look bad. I would say the big thing that stopped you from winning this game was itemization. You bought Arcane Blink instead of finishing like Wind Waker, eating Ags, and buying like a Dagon or something. You probably had damage issues, is what I'm going to guess. Because like Slark can kind of do damage, but all your other heroes don't really do damage. They're like utility and like slow, whatever the fuck Rubik steals, like that kind of thing. But they're not like damage heroes. So I would have gone a Dagon here, probably instead of the Yules, or you should need to eat Ags and buy a Dagon instead of Arcane Blink. And you need to have a Meteor Hammer in your inventory because you're clearly having problems sieging high ground and they don't have anything to stop you from meteoring over and over again. So that's what I'm going to say about this game. I mean, I'll watch like one late game fight, but I'm not going to watch all like 80 minutes of this.
Radiant.
Oh god, what's happening?
I come.
Radiant better raise a defense for their
Radiant's
bottom
bottom
barracks.
barracks have fallen.
Incoming!
Okay, at this point, like, you're fucking... you're so stacked on items. Like, I totally get... like, whatever the hell is going on here. I totally get it. Using Warp Flare, that's good.
Holy shit!
Alright.
A Widowmaker rise!
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
You can E-Blade yourself while you're BKB and just TP out, FYI. Well, she has Abyssal. Never mind. Bad advice. Don't listen to me. Whoa, what was that?
Radiant's
Hold on a sec.
top tower just
What did I
got
just
sent
see there?
To the bottom.
Did you just E-Blade? Did you just Vice someone off screen?
Really tight, Hunter.
What did you Vice? This guy? How? Are you scripting? Hold on. Did you send me a...
Radiant's top tower has...
Hold on. Let's see this Vice then. What does this one look like? For...
They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
Okay, no, you target him there. But I don't know what's going on with this next one.
Tower just got sent to the
Because, like,
bottom.
you absolutely Vice him off, like, without
Really
your cursor beam.
tight, Hunter.
Dude. I better not have just caught you sending in a... I need to see what happens the rest of this fight, see if there's anything else that's sus. I need to watch your cursor like a hawk now. Because now I suspect you. Now I suspect you. Because that Vice was a little sketch. I mean, this just looks like a game where you need to end it earlier because you can't fight them late game as well. And you let it get to this point, and you lost because of it. So, the big mistake you made was farming badly and itemizing poorly in the mid game. Those are the big mistakes. I would say fix those. We'll pull up the Microsoft Paint real quick. What do I fucking... Oh yeah, I was gonna use Fire Alpaca for this actually. Hold on. All right. Is Fire Alpaca up? All right. So we're gonna rate. We're gonna rate you. So turn off the stabilizer. Hold on. All right. So we're not gonna watch any more of the replay. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Farm. Items. Spells. And like item casting goes into spell casting as well. Farm, items, spells, lane. And then those are like the big four, I think. So, farming. Pretty abysmal, to be honest. Like, for a tinker, you are probably farming at almost half speed. I'm not even kidding. Like, that was bad. I'm sorry. That's like a 2. I'll give you 2 points for stacking ancients like twice. Itemization. The E-Blade first was good. I think you needed more damage. I think you should have seen that you were going to have damage problems in the mid game and gone to Dagon. I don't feel like the Yules was too useful. You should have just bought a BKB. The Arcane Blake was a mistake, so I'm going to give you a 5. Spellcasting was pretty good, actually. Spellcasting's up there. I would give it an 8. Laning, you had a lot of like mistakes, but they weren't necessarily tinker mistakes per se. You weren't casting laser well. You weren't casting March super well. But I mean, you were abusing the shield well. And a lot of the mistakes you made were just like legend player mistakes, not tinker mistakes. So I'll give you a 6 on that. This adds up to, if you average it out, 15, 21, adds up to like what, 5.25? All right, so you need to work on your farming a lot. bruh42024. Work on your farming a lot. Your itemization is the least of your worries, I would say. Well, your spell casting is the least of your worries because your spell casting was good, but like you need to farm a lot better, like you could easily almost double your farm rate if you just like start trying a little harder, man. Like you were sitting in Fountain for like 40 seconds. That's a lot of gold you're missing out on there. So like if it farm better. Literally that's it. Like watch my videos. Watch 8K players play Tinker if you need to, but like you need to get this farming thing down. So yeah. That's what I think about your replay, bruh42024. I hope you guys in the audience enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully you found it a little entertaining. And I will see you guys in the next one.